I think the biggest thing that I would say is stay curious and ask questions. So I
Mhm.
think for me, like my background actually, I came from the cosmetology world and I knew nothing about construction 10 years ago. And so I was sitting in these meetings, as just like writing down, like, what is a COI? What's an RFI? And like Googling these things like behind the scenes and then asking questions, right? Asking the project managers, like,
Mhm.
hey, like, can you explain this to me? And I think that's like the most important part is just ask questions, and there's no silly question. Like
Mhm.
any question that you ask, not only is going to help you get that insight, but also whoever's around you, maybe the person sharing that,
Mhm.
answering the question, they'll also be learning something as well. So I think no question is a silly question. So I just encourage people, ask them. And I always say that your network is your net worth. And so the
Mhm.
more you
Okay.
can, expose yourself to events. And I know it's hard. Like sometimes I
Mhm.
even struggle and I'm like, like I'm going to this event. I have this incredible opportunity to, network, but it's hard sometimes to push yourself to go there. And then it's overwhelming at times too, right? You go and
Yeah.
there's like 100 people and you're like, okay, like what am I supposed to do here?
Shut
So
down.
yeah, I encourage you just like set a small goal, right? Like I'm going to talk to 3 people today,
Yeah.
right? And then like follow up with that because if you go to these events, it's incredible. But the part two, I think, is following up and like ensuring that you build that connection, right? It's kind of like a
Mhm.
friendship. If
Yes.
want to keep that
Mhm.
friend, right? You check in with them, you meet
Yeah.
with coffee every once in a while, you have lunch. So I think kind of the same way when you meet people like at these events, right? And
Yeah.
connect with them. And you'll find the people that you kind of have a vibe with and your energies really sync. And I think, right, like building and growing with them is really important.